Hey, welcome back to Math with Patrick. Today is June 16th, and we're solving problem number 167 from the Daily Epsilon calendar, and Quill is right here with me, doing the math right along with us. We need to show why the sum of the solutions of this equation is equal to 16. And as some background context, usually anytime this calendar uses the current year, 2025, this number actually doesn't matter. And I have a pretty good hunch that this problem could be solved and we would get 16 every time, no matter what this number is on the right side. And just to kind of prove my hunch, I don't know if this is true, but I just have a good guess. I'm just going to put an A over here to represent that I'm pretty sure this could be any number. 2025 doesn't seem to be really special for today's problem. Okay, so let's figure out how to do this. Find the sum of the solutions of this equation. So we're going to get some kind of solution, x equals blank. Since it says solutions, plural, I'm expecting at least 2. And then when we add these two values together, we should get 16. So let's try to figure it out. The first thing that we need to talk about are these absolute value bars right here and here. Just kind of normally, if you take the absolute value of a number, it just removes the negative sign. So like the absolute value of -2 is 2. The absolute value of 100 is just 100. One thing that you don't do with absolute value bars is don't think that you just swap negative signs for positive signs. The absolute value of this is not x over 2 plus 4. Instead, what we have to think about is how, let's say we have the absolute value of some unknown number is, say, 4, then we would know that this unknown number is either 4 or -4. Essentially, we need to split this one equation into two equations and take the positive and the negative version of what we see over here. So it's entirely possible that x over 2 minus 4 is just equal to a. Or it's possible that x minus 2 or x over 2 minus 4 is equal to -a. And again, this would be me doing 2025 over here or negative 2025 over here. Now we just have two linear equations. We can just use opposite operation steps and isolate x to figure out what it is. So I'll add 4 to both sides of both equations, actually. So x over 2 over here is going to be a plus 4. X over 2 on the other equation is going to be -a plus 4. And then finally, when we multiply both sides by that 2, we're going to get x is equal to 2a plus 8, or we're going to get x is equal to -2a plus 8. So here are our two solutions. And once we add the two solutions together, that's finding the sum. You'll notice that those a's cancel out. Here I'll say x1 and x2 as my two solutions, and when I add x1 and x2, I'm going to get 2a plus 8 plus -2a plus 8, and then, these two terms cancel, and we're just left with 8 plus 8. That's 16, and now we're all done. So it didn't matter that that was a 2025. This was just the calendar makers being a little bit fun and inputting today's year into the problem, but didn't really need it to be a 2025. Anyhow, that's my solution. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.